acquired brain injury.
Oh, sorry, it's part of my brain injury. Why I laugh so much.
Sometimes traumatic brain injuries can cause off-kilter emotional responses. With 22-year-old Tekaha, he can't stop giggling. TK was admitted to ABI Rehabilitation with a traumatic brain injury due to a car accident that nearly killed him.
Making a plan that makes the decisions.
Yeah.
After 6 months of intensive therapy, it's nearly time for him to leave this safe haven.
We want to know where you're at in this point in time.
I want to walk out of here, but I can't walk yet.
Every 15 minutes, a New Zealander has a traumatic brain injury. The most severe come to ABI Rehabilitation in West Auckland, where they undergo up to 6 months rebuilding their lives. Every morning without fail, Eltje heads for the gym. 6 months ago, Eltje was knocked off her bike. This traumatic event caused such widespread brain injury, doctors are amazed she survived.
The right leg feels like somebody's leg, whereas my left leg is my leg. Right leg is just crazy. I've been a very independent living woman before, and anything like this here, I'm so dependent now. With every little thing, even going to toilet, I gotta ask somebody.
Terry? Terry, I'd like to do a bit of work with you today.
Okay, thank you.
Would that be all right?
Yeah.
Could you roll over?
Brain injury affects everybody differently. So far, Terry's progress has been worryingly slow.
That's good.
He was involved in a truck accident several months ago, and he's stuck in a fluctuating state of confusion or delirium.
Can you sit on the side of the bed for us?
He also has post-traumatic amnesia. He's disorientated and can't recall simple information from one moment to the next.
Push up, Terry.
Terry's physiotherapy sessions, vital to his recovery, must be kept short and very simple.
Good. Support yourself there, Terry. Ready? Steady. Standing up. No, don't push. He can get up if he wants to. Can you try stand up, Terry?
I'll try again. We'll give you a hand, mate. Yeah. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Fine, stand up.
Steady. Standing up. Stand up. He can stand up, he has the strength. It's just his confusion, his dizziness, they're all the barriers to progressing. Standing up. That's it.
Well done, right?
Good. Nice and tall, Terry. That's it. And just hold on there. Can you stay standing for us? Oh, okay. Put your arms back, arms back. Can you move your bottom up?
Yeah, thank you.
Lift your bottom. Terry's lack of sleep at the moment, that definitely is contributing to the amount of restlessness that he is having and his confusion. I mean, if any of us weren't getting any sleep apart from 1 or 2 minutes at a time, we'd be pretty confused.
That's good.
Although TK's legs aren't damaged, the part of the brain that talks to them is.
Okay, we're going a bit higher up. Just relaxing right through your leg.
Oh, I kind of feel there.
Good.
Yeah. I used to play rugby and basketball, and I used to do everything with my legs, and now I can't even walk.
In a couple of weeks, TK will leave ABI Rehabilitation. He's eager to walk out of here without any help.
Yeah, I can feel your back just a little bit. Yeah. So get your feet into a good position, ready to go. Okay, we're not going to... You're off. Okay. I'm going to let go, TK.
I wish I could walk, but I can't, which sucks.
Focusing his brain on balancing and making his legs respond is exhausting and can be frustrating.
It's all right, get your feet together again, set yourself up. Doing well. Wait forward, wait forward. Well done.
When I first came here, I couldn't even stand up. Yeah, because when I first came here, I only weighed 55.
How heavy are you now, TK?
I weigh 74.
Eltje's progress is astounding. Generally, most of the recovery from brain injury is within the first 6 months of injury. Eltje knows time is of the essence, so she uses every opportunity, even outside of her scheduled therapy sessions, to work on her recovery. In Eltje's first weeks here at ABI Rehabilitation, her situation seemed bleak.
The amount of rehab that I've done got me from a care case, not conscious, only staring at you but not knowing who you are, to a normally thinking person. My memory is still very bad, but other than that, I'm Eltje.
So these are some difficulties that people experience after their frontal lobe is damaged.
Yeah, but I obviously took the impact.
You did.
Yeah, but I think, as they say, whenever your head hits something, it's not only the spot where you hit it, but it's also the rebound effect in of the brain in the skull that can cause damage.
Exactly. Your brain is sitting in like a fluid.
Yeah.
So when it moves around, it can hit against different parts of the skull, and so
That's
you're right.
right.
That's why there's sometimes lots of points of damage. Yeah.
So is it actually important for you which part of my brain is damaged?
Maybe I could give you a copy of your CT scan, Eltje, and we could go over it and have a look at it.
Yeah, I
as well, 'cause
would
it'll
like
help you.
that. I'm better with knowing that than not knowing.
Yeah.
Brown eyes, beautiful.
Music has always been a big part of TK's life.
I saw you standing there
Now it's helping him with his recovery.
from afar, and I don't want to get too near.
So we started out by holding the guitar on his lap while he lay in bed, and he'd just be able to make chords with one hand, but he couldn't even reach the strings with the other. And it's one of those sort of therapies that is a very, really increases people's well-being, makes people feel very good. And of course, if you're not feeling well and you sort of have regular doses of increased well-being, then you'll hopefully start feeling a lot better.
You're the girl of my dreams. I see you and I just don't want to leave, because you make me believe in love. Brown eyes, beautiful.
So we've only got today and
One more session.
one more after this,
Yeah.
and then you're out of here.
Yeah.
Terry and his wife Andrea live in Kaikohe, a 4-hour drive from Auckland. Andrea has a business running dog kennels, but she travels to see Terry once a week.
Good morning. Good, thanks.
For some time now, she's been showing him photos of family or his favourite things, desperately trying to jog his memory. Unfortunately, she's not seen much improvement.
Good morning.
But in the last few days, that seems to be changing.
What's that picture of?
That truck is my truck.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? That's your Big Mac truck, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is.
Who's that?
That's your Jason.
That's right, when we went and picked him up from kindy that day, wasn't it?
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember how happy he was?
Yeah.
Do you remember that big ice cream we got?
Yes, I do. Yeah, I do. Well, for your pie.
That's right, yeah. You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
You want to carry on watching, or?
Yeah.
Where's that? Do you know where that is? Do you think it might be the Puhoi pub?
Yeah, it could be too.
Yeah, I remember them explaining. Think of your brain as a filing cabinet, and you've tipped all the files out in a big pile, and you've now got to put them back in the right place.
TK's mum, Vanessa, is living in a house track across the road from ABI, so she can be on hand to help her son.
Yeah, I love my mum. She's taking time out of her life to stay here with me. I didn't even ask her to stay here. In her mind, she felt like she needed to stay here.
A parent just wants to do good by their child. I'm scared for him going out, leaving ABI. Just the isolation of his condition. I feel excited. I just feel scared because he's a young boy in this life, and people don't know how to take him, because he has changed. But in some senses, for us, he hasn't. He's just essentially Tekaha.
This is a journey that the clients don't go through alone. The whole family goes through this journey, and they as a family unit, they go through those different challenges, those highs, those lows. And I think the strength that we've seen in our families, in their willingness to learn and their dedication to their loved ones in terms of their progressing them forwards has just been huge. I think the value of having whānau and family involvement here is just so central.
My journey walking alongside Tekaha has been just the most profound journey I've ever been on in my life. It's like having a child again, helping them learn to connect with their world, connect with themselves and their body, with their minds, with their emotions. It's been hard watching TK struggle with accepting what's happening to him. I haven't cried too often, but when I've had my private moments of crying, it's because we lose a sense of that person. It's a huge grief to watch part of that person slip away. And it's not that I'm not hopeful, and it's not that I'm not doing everything within my capabilities to give TK the opportunity to return to his former self.
It's better now because now I'm almost walking, and now I'm almost stretching out my arm. I've made massive improvements, which I reckon is good for her. And because I'm not a vegetable anymore,
In a week, TK will leave ABI and go home to live with his mum.
My biggest fear for Tekaha is that he will be judged by his disability. Publicly, I think that his friends won't understand that he can't do things like drink or anything like that.
the most frightening thing about leaving here is is what the world is gonna be in store for me when I leave here. Like, is the world gonna be good or is it gonna be bad?
So Terry, okay, do you remember I've been asking you some questions each day?
Yep, sort of, yeah.
And we're just trying to get back some memory, aren't you?
That's right, yeah.
Okay, can you tell me how old are you, Terry?
I'm 20-something, 25.
25? That's quite young.
30. Or 30? Am I 30, Andrew?
Andrea can't help you with these questions. I'll give you the right answers when we're finished.
Okay.
Have you got grown-up children?
Yes, I have.
So, if you're 25, do you think that's going to be right?
No.
Terry's now progressing to a stage where he is actually less restless, less agitated. He's starting to recall some memories and hold and retain the memories and the information. So he's improving quite a bit. We're now able to engage him in therapy, walking him, starting to shower, toilet.
So this is the main pathway that is controlling the movement in your arm and your leg. It's related to injury, which is further up, probably up here in the cortex in the outer part of the brain.
Eltje will be leaving soon. She wants a full recovery and is anxious to learn how much improvement is possible.
You will improve it by exercising, by practicing, but it's not going to return completely to normal, unfortunately. You know, you will have some slight weakness and
Do
slight problems.
you dare to give it a percentage number?
Do I dare to give it a
What do you
percentage? I don't
think?
know.
You obviously don't know,
Well,
but what do you think?
I don't know, but I think, you know, what we know about this type of brain injury is that things do generally improve. There are studies showing that people continue to have improvements in their strength and coordination, even up to 10 years after injury.
Do you think there is a chance they'll be riding a normal bike at some stage or not?
I think that we're talking about a slightly different problem. It's not a weakness problem, it's a coordination problem.
Yeah, it is balance,
that's balance. And that is the, you know, I think if you were to try riding a bike again, that would carry significant risks for you.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think the reality of the situation is that you're looking at riding a three-wheeler and, you know, you're going to need a modified bicycle to ride successfully.
So you can buy my two-wheeler.
Thank you. That's very nice of you.
It's really good racing bike.
Terry has turned a corner. Finally, doctors are seeing improvement, and so is his wife, Andrea.
Rang up on Saturday to see how he was going, and they said that he was, the restlessness had really slowed down and that he was sleeping a lot better. He'd slept from, I think it was 11 till 5, which is the most he'd slept for 4 weeks.
Yeah, I didn't realise how sick I was.
No. Do you know what's wrong?
I was really sick, eh?
Do you know what's wrong with you?
I was dangerous.
You had a truck accident, didn't you?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so you've got a brain injury.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. When he did his speech therapy yesterday, she went around the room and every item she picked up, he got it right. So the deodorant, it took him a little bit longer, but he just said, you know, this goes under my arms. Did say he only uses it twice a year, but
Is it true?
yeah, no. But yeah, no, he was like, they showed him straws and toothbrushes and shavers and he got all of them right. So that's a huge improvement as well, so.
Part of the rehabilitation is helping clients to reclaim their independence and integrate back into a normal life.
We could make mini quiches, or we could make a pie, or we could make a salad.
We should just make an omelette.
An omelette? Okay. So do you want to find a recipe for an omelette then?
Yeah, how do you spell omelette?
Some already coming up. A peanut butter omelette.
Yeah.
You and your peanut butter. So, how much money do you think we're going to need to buy those ingredients?
I know, $15.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good work. What's the first thing on your list, TK?
Legs. Oh, I don't have eggs.
What's wrong?
My right leg is so weak.
Do you need a break?
No. No.
Everything you do is a learning experience for your brain. So if you go to a cafe, that's a learning experience as well. So 1 iced coffee large, yeah? All this hopefully will help my brain to come all right or come better again. Hi, I would like a cappuccino large.
Certainly.
Can you imagine that you would be working in a place like this all day with that amount of noise? So it's serious now.
Yeah, no, I know. They get used to it though, eh?
What are you doing today?
Leaving this shit all.
Okay. Leaving ABI.
TK's last day at ABI has finally arrived.
It's been huge for you.
Yeah, I can't believe I'm leaving this place. I mean, I've been here now for 5 months, and I'm excited that I'm leaving.
Yep, I've got you. Go closer.
I like looking at life as a challenge. Well, I reckon in time I'll fully recover because everything's time. But at the beginning, I won't be myself fully. I'll just have to live with that for however long it takes. And then once I become my old self, I'll be back to my old ways.
I see him being able to possibly give talks to young people to educate them about not wearing a seatbelt because he's very aware that he wasn't wearing a seatbelt and that life could have been a lot different for him. I see that all going well, that he will have a full and capable and loving life. I see wonderful things for Tekaha, absolutely.
Oh, the best thing about leaving here is that I get to live my life again, that I'm still alive. That's what I love, that I'm still alive and that I get to leave this place and live my life out of here, which I wanted from the beginning. Hey everyone, I just want to say thank you for being so kind and letting me know that you guys are all good people, and I wish I was never here. I wish I never had the accident, and I wish all of you weren't here, but that's what life is, and I just have to say thank you for being so supporting. Yeah.
I've got you. Balance, you've got it. You've got this.
My goal was to walk out of here, and I'm not gonna leave ABI without walking into the car properly. Like, I fell over a few times, when I was walking to the car, and this time I just want to walk in the car and go.
And you've got the safety of the car here. I feel real good about leaving. I'm gonna miss physio here, but I did walk out of here.
I'm okay like this.
In our next episode, it's time for Eltje to leave rehab, but she's not sure if she can live on her own at home.
This house takes a fair bit of modification.
And ABI Rehabilitation welcome one of their youngest clients, 15-year-old Jared.
You know why I'm doing this? No?
Attitude was made with funding from New Zealand On Air.